Hi guys, happy Sunday. What's going on? Tell me what's going on. Not a lot going on. This past week was Christmas. Christmas was good. Just like I said last week, I had brunch. So food was not an issue. I did eat a couple of those little teeny eclairs. I have to be really careful because I have gluten sensitivity issues. So, that being said, I ate a few of those and I ate some cheese curls. Those were my spoilers, things that I shouldn't have eaten. It had nothing to really do with the holidays. Um, and let's see, I don't think I've gotten on the scale since I did last Sunday. I didn't get on the scale this morning. There's been a lot going on this week. Um, so I didn't weigh myself this morning. I usually try to weigh myself either on Friday or Sunday, especially since I know I'm going to talk to you guys. This hair is still doing good. One thing I don't like is I'm not one of those people that like when the hair is really pointed at the front like that. I like it. I like the circle look and the length to be in the back, which is how my hair grows out. So I like it when it looks more like my hair. So what I did was I cut the little tip off at the front. Not a lot, and I just wish it was more layered. But it's great. It's it's better than nothing. I can throw it on and I can go. And as you see, just lift. I really like it. I like it a lot. It's the most natural looking thing. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Um, One thing that I am really thinking about is the fact that I was thinking about what I do, because I am a stress eater. I eat when I'm stressed. I eat when I'm bored. I eat to calm me. I eat to feel. I eat my feelings. It doesn't matter what the feeling is, but I kind of can eat just for any circumstance, which is why I like having a food plan. Having a food plan and deciding that I'm going to stick to my food plan keeps me from just eating haphazardly or unconsciously or eating more than I should. Even if it's the right food, I can still overeat the right food. So I've been thinking about that a lot. And when I see the nutritionist, I'm hoping to get a food plan that day on the 14th of January. Um, I won't be implementing it until the end of the month, but I do want to have a plan. And I I won't be making the second. So the first thing is stress eating. I'm an anxious person. I have high anxiety, and I have to remind myself that I'm safe. I'm in a safe space, and always feel like I have to have something to do with my hands. So which is why I do a lot of crafting. So that's one thing. The second thing is that I will not be making a video in January. Or maybe I'll make them in January and then not upload them till February, because I am taking a break from social media in January. No social media. So I won't see you guys until February, or I won't be back to make videos until February. Um, that's just a regroup time for me. I take every January to regroup, to pray, to get myself together, to ask God's blessing for the year, and look forward to what He would have me do, and not just run off with my own plan, which I would do, because I used to do it all the time, just run off with my own plan instead of having a plan and submitting it to God and then saying, your will be done, not mine. Because my goal in life is to be of service to whatever it is that's going to be useful and helpful to others. Because, you know, you can think that what you're doing is helpful to someone, but a lot of times my love language is not somebody else's love language, and I think I'm being helpful to them and beneficial to them, and I'm not, because I'm doing something they didn't ask for. I'm learning that a lot, like doing something that someone didn't ask for and then being offended or upset because they weren't grateful. Well, they didn't ask for it. You did it because you wanted to do it. Well, I did it because I wanted to, and then I wanted you to commend me for it. It's not how things work. So it's the same thing when I feel like I'm doing things and I'm being a blessing to others and I'm in God's will. Well, I don't know if I'm in God's will if I didn't ask God what his will was. So that's what I do in January. I ask God what is, not that I don't do it every day in prayer time. I do. I ask God for his will for a day. But in January, I like to start the year off by asking God what his will is for the year. Sometimes I'll ask God to give me a word, a one-word description of what he wants me to do for the year. I might do that as well. Sometimes I'll start off doing like activity trackers, reading the Bible in a year. A lot of those things I'll start, but I don't finish. But I do tend to do the word for the year if God's word for me is progression, you know, making progress, or gratitude, being more grateful. I try to spend that time working on whatever that word is and becoming what that word is. So yeah, that's the second thing. And the third thing is I'm going to be spending January reorganizing my sewing room, because it's always a mess after the end of the year because I'm so busy. September, October, November, and December, either sewing or doing shows. And this year, I want to do things a little differently. I really want to put more of my product in my Etsy shop, which whatever I put in there, it just sells. I'm always down to like the last 10 things, and I will have put 30 things in 2 or 3 times, and it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's just exhausting because it's like 2 full-time jobs. So a lot of times I'm really exhausted because that's what I love to do, and I don't want to lose the momentum of people finding me and buying my products. I want that to continue because in 4 years, I want to have that be my full-time gig. So I have 4 years to work out my strategy, which I pretty much know what I want it to be when I am retired. But I have 4 years to work out my strategy for what that's going to look like. So it's going to be a busy January. I will not be sitting around doing nothing. And I don't want to make this a long video because it's already long enough. And the game has started back, second half. And we are winning. Go Eagles. And with that, Happy New Year, everybody. Have a blessed week, a prosperous new year, and I'll see you guys in 2025. Peace.